Hello and welcome to Anders Lad and Dad Go-Karting. We're here at Daytona Tamworth for a junior sprint league race. Round 2, but I didn't do round 1 because I did the assessment test then, because you have to be 14 to do the Daytona Tamworth karts, and I'm 12, but I've completed the assessment, ready to race. So here we go then, just lining up on the grid. You saw the start earlier. Anyway, we have 5 red lights. It's green and away we go. And we try and get the jump on fourth, but we can't quite get the jump, so now 6th is going to be on us because we did have a little bit of a bump. And now we go down into the long right-hander, into another long right-hander. This is a very good corner of the track, this. I do like it quite a lot. It's a hard corner, but a good corner at that. Now into a long sweeping left-hander, which is very good to drive on. That's another long sweeping right. It's very hard to get right some of these corners. You've got to get some good practice in. Apart from that one. Here you go, brake and turn, hit the apex late, and try to go down the inside. And now we're going to go for a switchback. Can't quite get it done there. Into the hairpin he goes while we get close. I'm not going to dive with him, but then he brakes early. So we take the inside. Head down, jump it up and down. And the move has been complete. Into 4th place we go. And now you can see 2nd and 3rd up the road. The leader is actually the lap record holder at this track. Archie Gale, I think, is his name. Can't quite remember. But I think... And I know his first name's Archie. Don't know his last name. I think it's Gale. So yeah, he's the leader. He obviously is my target, but I can see he's pulling away every single lap. So my goal was to get these two at the time. But if it was the start of the race and I was qualifying 2nd, I'd have obviously aimed for him, like everyone else would have. So now as we go, this is a good corner. I like that left into this hairpin. This is my favourite corner of the track, this hairpin. It's really good, but it's hard to get right. If you don't get it right, then you're losing quite a lot of time, because it's bouncy there. You think you can brake late because of how wide it looks, but then on the exit it just tightens, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, you're in the barrier. You're in the over there. You're in the barrier somewhere on the exit, and you're like, whoa, comes out of nowhere. So yeah, it is a tough corner to get right. This is a very tough corner to get right. It's bounce, bounce, bounce. And I actually did a 40 lap race after this with the Warrington Warriors. You know, Rory, Sal, Dylan Edwards, Ethan Waters, James Edwards, Alfie Lambert, everyone. And Salvador won that. Got lucky. But it was a bit of a roller coaster of emotions, that race, because I was meant to be on it because it was fully booked. Then I was told someone didn't turn up, so I got in the car. But then I found out it was my mate Alfie did put the wrong name signing in. So then I had to get back out of the car. And then someone didn't want to race. I don't know why, but they didn't want to. So then I had to get back in a car. I had to do 2 laps of qualifying. Managed to put it on 5th with only 2 laps. And I had back markers in those laps. So I think that's pretty impressive. And yeah, it was a fun race. I have to say, it was fun. In the end, I finished 6th. Oh, sorry, I put qualifying on 6th. I finished 6th. Had a really bad car in a straight line. The karts at Daytona Tamworth are a lot hit and miss. You've either got a good car or a bad car. There's not really there's not really an in-between. As you can see here, there's the Warrington Warriors on the left. You can see them all. And they're watching me. And they were on the Super Champs. After that, they were on the Super Champs. Obviously, you have to be 14, so I can't get on Super Champs, which is a real shame, because I really would love to get on it. But unfortunately, the best thing I can do now now is Junior Sprint League, but it was fun. It was very fun. And as you can see though, we're chasing after second and third. We're actually pretty much on the bumpers of second and third. So that's always good. You want to be on the bumper of someone. You want them to know you're there. You want them to know you're going to go for moves if they're on. Because like I said, I've never driven with these people. I don't know how they drive. They don't know how I drive. So sitting behind them a few laps was probably helpful. So that I can, see their racing line. And then see where they're weak, where they're strong, where I can go for moves. It's always good. And as you can see here, I think this is where they're both pretty strong. But this left-hander's pretty strong, so there's no way for them. I was going to make the move into this corner coming up. I knew that, so I had to think of that. For if I did overtake them, I knew I'd have to go defensive there because they're pretty good through there. This is one of their back corners, so if I could get a good run out of that and then down the inside here, it'd work. But instead, I get a good exit down the inside. We go round the inside, and then we go take this defensively, and we go for exit, and we get the good exit up into third on the podium position. That's always great. But in Super Champs, considering we've got a gap, we've got a little bit of a gap to gain on second now. I'll talk how in Super Champs, Rory Hinckley got second and won one of his heats. So well done, Rory. I was watching. It was a good race. I'm glad to see one of the WW racers on the podium. It's always nice to see. And then the 40 lap sprint, it was Sal won, Rory second, and Edwards third. I'm recording this on the Monday. This was on the Saturday last week. So yeah, this guy slides out. He looks to the right though. I go down the inside and he just hits me. He turns in. I think it was a bit awful from him, but with it, I defended. He makes a really good dive bomb back down the inside, to be fair to him. I get the good exit speed on the guy behind. And I think, if I am correct, this is Blake. Can't remember his second name, but no, I'm pretty sure his first name is Blake. And I raced with him in Club 100, I'm pretty sure. So that's always good. That guy tries to go around the outside, which was very ambitious. Almost worked for him, but not on that occasion. So as you can see, this guy is trying his best to get away, but it's not going too well for him. He can't quite get away from us. As you can see though, he's going defensive. Can we get the run down the inside? No, we just got to back off. I tried to go for the move again, but they just weren't on that time. I tried to go for that move a couple of times on him actually, but it just wasn't on. There was no way it was going to work. Considering, like, these guys are aware drivers, it wasn't going to work. And I tell the guy behind, come on, let's go, because we are on this guy. He's definitely feeling the pressure of us here on this race, so that's always good. And you want them to know. You want them to know they're going to be under pressure. That is one of the best things in racing. Knowing that you will be put under pressure is not one of the best things, but knowing you were putting someone under pressure, a whole different thing, and it's one of the best things. He goes wide again. I try for that move, but it just doesn't quite. The gap just doesn't open up as much as what I'd want. So here he slides out. We're gonna go down the inside then. He hits us a little bit, but then down the inside we push him off. I won't say I pushed him off the track, but we a bit of aggressiveness, getting the elbows out, nothing wrong with it. And now that guy in the fourth, who was up first, is now past him as well. And now we are up into second place. This is great. I for my first race at Daytona in the Junior Sprint League. This is actually my second ever session here. So it's actually quite good when you think about it. I'm already in second. The normal stuff, you know what I mean? I'm used to it now. But now I'm on the ropes, you know. I've got to really defend this kid. I know he's gonna go for some moves if they're on. So my job is to make sure he doesn't go for them. If you look to the left somewhere, the parents will be there and the Warrington Warriors will be there. Rory, Sal, James Edwards, Dylan Edwards, and Noah Hadwin, and I think that was everyone. Alfie Lambert as well. I think that was everyone who came. I actually know Archie Hogan is there today. I think he sent a picture of him being there in the group chat this morning. So that's always good. I hope he does well. And but yeah, it was a good day. It was a very good day. But as you can see, I am defending for my life now because I really want this second place. If I don't get it, I'll be very, very, very unhappy with myself. I managed to go from 5th to 2nd. If I didn't finish 2nd, I'd have been very annoyed. Because I really want to finish here. As you can see, 2 minutes left on the top board. So that means we have 2 laps remaining. This one, another one, and then it's done. So let's see if we can hold position, which we are going to do for now. We don't actually need to go defensive. That's great. I don't want to go defensive. But there, I messed up there. I know I need to go tighter. So I know that for next time. But as you can see, I'm not going defensive. I don't actually need to at this moment in time. That's always nice when you can defend it for so long and then don't have to. One of the nicest things in karting is it's like getting home from a long day at work and finally being able to go to sleep or relax and stuff. It's nice. Just me, I would know I'm defending all the time. But it doesn't matter because we're back defending again. And let's see what we can do. He's still on our bumper. So as you can see, this is the last lap. As you see, this is a clip from earlier in the race where we're going round the hairpin. Go! There's the Warrington Warriors on the right. You can see him just earlier. And now we're going on to the last lap of the race. This is the last lap. Let's see what we can do. I think the guy in second who I overtook, I think he actually half spun it at the hairpin. I'm not too sure. Do feel bad for him though, for that. But yeah, it's a bit of karma because after the race he came up to me and was like, you need to watch yourself for that move I did on him. I don't think it was a bad move, but I think he was just a bit angry, and I can understand that. It's not a nice feeling when you're in second and you get overtaken by 2 people. But yeah, this is the very last lap. He's telling them, pit this lap. So at the end, so you go across the checker flag line. Yeah, I think that's a lapped car up ahead of us. We haven't lapped him yet, but yes. And that is the finish. 2nd place. He just goes wide. I think he let us both through because he was a lapped car. So and the guy actually comes up my outside, give him a fist bump. And that was the end of the race. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch. Oh, there's Archie actually. Archie Gale, I think that's his name. He is the lap record holder. And as you can see, that is the end of this video. I will let you listen to the last few bits, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Mike, you need to watch where you're going. What did I do? You pushed me almost on the grass. What? Shut up.
Come on. Good racing, boy. pushed on the grass, my ass.
Well, shut his mouth.
Good racing.
Almost pushed him on the grass. He's put it himself, so.
You didn't.
What?
To be fair, he bought it.
Right then, taking third in the race, finishing 13.6 seconds down to our race winner. Best that made 59.3. Start 14, Charlie Edge.
Yeah, well done, mate. Good driving, lad.
0.3 seconds up the road, barely anywhere. The best that made 59.3. Second place, Clark 19, Jake Anders.
Yes!
And our race winner then not quite getting near as that record, but a best of a 59.035. Sammy's 8th lap, Clark 34, Archie Gale.
Yes, well done, mate.